First place I learned about death was the pet cemetery. Dead things buried in that land would come back as something else. Something's wrong. Continue.
He needs time to adjust.
Something's talking to him.
Rated R.
Oh, what's up? You watching the game? Or maybe the one later? Put a little BetMGM action on it, and now any game becomes the game. When you got overs and unders, you're in it every time they throw the ball, kick the ball, dribble the ball. Maybe it's not even a ball.
Who needs a ball?
Now that bet's got you watching every inning, half, round, period, set, hole, a lap. Right from the edge of your seat. Hit him with the Pro Bowl.
Oh, you know what? Let me call you back. Hold on, check this out, y'all. Your boy, The Truth here. We got certified smoke going down. Check out what we got to say.
Is it Anthony Davis' team now?
I think it'll always be LeBron's team. It's just Anthony Davis has to be the best player on it.
No, that sounds slick right there.
It's going to be a movie.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy First Team All Defense, man. I'm here on Certified, man, with my boy Paul Pierce, The Truth, Ticket, the big fella, Stack Jack, Matt Barnes, all champions, man. Tune in. Don't look down, just look around, baby.
What up, world? We're gonna make some certified smoke, man. Talk about what's going on in the hoop world.
We're wild, crazy, talking a lot of shit in here. Certified Smoke, NBA upcoming season preview. Y'all stay locked in. A lot of laugh, a lot of shit talking, and a lot of facts.
So, man, listen, man, I love it when we all get together, man. I actually think that we don't do enough of this, you know what I'm saying? Man, when you bring all the smoke and KG Certified together, man, and we get certified smoke, man, you get nothing but fire. So just want to thank everybody for being here, man. Let's get right into it. A lot of times when P and I are chopping, right, P will bring me to reality with, you know, Ticket, the way we did a lot of things, that ain't really what it is today. So I want to ask the question, is training camp still what we think training camp should be and what it's supposed to be in today's game?
I don't know what it is for some people, but I use training camp to get in shape. I got high and partied all summer long and did what I wanted to do, and I used training camp those 2 weeks. I'm keeping it funky. I used those 2 weeks to get in shape. I wasn't the type of person to get a training and work out. I played basketball in the summer. I didn't work out. I hooped. Whatever they was hooping at, I hooped. So I used them 2 weeks of training camp to get in shape. I wasn't trying to, you know.
I think different because you know, the first 5 years of my career I was on one-year deals. So I always, to me at the beginning, it set the tone where I wanted to come in camp as the best shape as possible. Be able to outrun anybody, never get tired, and do everything I needed to do to make that team. So that was kind of always my outlook my first 4 or 5 years until I started getting multi-year deals. But by that time, it was already ingrained in me. So I busted my ass all summer to be in the best shape of my life going into training camp and be ready, because we all know, I mean, training camp is supposed to be, harder than the season. You know, if you go out there and put that work in. So that was kind of my approach to training camp.
What about you, T.A.?
I always had to stay ready. You ain't got to get ready mentality. I used September to go back to the organization, sit there for the month, the whole September, wait till all the guys come in, scrimmage, things of that nature, but really politic and let them know I'm already ready, you know what I mean? And then by the time training camp was over with, I was ready to play an 82-game season. So it was all simple for me.
So I'm the only one partying in this song.
What about you, P?
You ain't let P talk. You ain't let P talk.
But it shouldn't have got that far. It should have started. This should have went this way. And everybody should have said that.
You jumped out there with yours, so we just went with that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No, I feel what Stack said, because a lot of players did that. But, you know, I came and I wanted to be ready. But I always use training camp. Like, for me, I'm going to be ready. And I'm using that to kind of set the tone for the year culture-wise.
Right.
And so I'm going to come in like, look, this is how the leader as a leader work, and I want everybody to see that. I want the young guys to see that. Like, I'm here early. Training camp, say we start at 10, I'm there at 8. I'm lifting, I'm on my treadmill, I'm shooting. And so I use that to try to set the culture and set the tone how the year going to be, no matter if I was on a losing team or a team that had expectations. Because, you know, without no culture, it go disarray, man. You know, we all been on teams that's been they over here, they over there. So you try to set somewhat of a culture as much as you can, but then you come into the season, y'all lose 2, 3, 4 in a row, it just go to shit, it feel like. But, you know, that at that point, you want to try to set the tone for the year, and that's how I always looked at it.
I would say that if you're a star and you're a role player, I think your approach to training camp would be different.
Yeah, it got to be.
Yeah.
And then, too, I got to say, too, at least for me, my first training camp and then say like my fourth training camp was two totally different training camps. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying from when you growing. But man, when I came into the league, man, we did it 30 days of tour days.
I forgot about that one, yeah.
And in 95, when I came in the league, man, we had just came out of a lockout, and we went from the lockout, straight to training camp. And then I was always taught to come in shape into training camp. Like my old head, Sam Mitchell and all the Terry Porter, they be like, nah, don't come in here. And then too, back then, dog, you ran a bunch of y'all know when y'all was in a drill and you lose a drill, back then, dog, they were 17. Okay, lose on the run. And for everybody who don't know what a 17 is, everybody that's sitting right here, I want everybody to watch everybody here as I say 17.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
This was like lashes on the back. I hate to even use that slave term, but yeah, 17 was probably the most feared running that you had to do.
Get on the line.
Like, you remember suicide? 17 stepped
way
on.
Worse.
It was way worse. And
Broke
you
a
did
lot
it
of
at half
people.
court. And then some coaches like Pat Riley, Bill Fish, they would actually do a timing where guards had to make it on a certain time and then bigs had to make it on a certain time.
And if one person didn't make it,
everybody
That's
had
what
to do
you
it.
feared the most.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you could do it, but like you didn't make some because you
your
knew one
teammates.
person every time wasn't gonna make it.
And he wasn't gonna make it, and everybody was on that one guy's ass.
Right.
One year we had Stanley Roberts on our team. If y'all don't know who Stanley Roberts is, Stanley Roberts, big fella, he looked like Shaq, talked Shaq all the Stanley shit. But it got a second one. Big Stan wasn't doing everything, so he had to do the running. And bro, Big Stan, like after 3 times, bro, we done ran 17s 3 times. When he like, okay, and then he's sitting there and like, come on, Big Stan, y'all go ahead, I got asthma. And he had this little thing with his pinky that when he did his little pinky, that meant sub him. And he kept doing this, and Flip just kept ignoring him, making us, bro. So finally we had to pick Big Stan up and run the 17 with Big Stan.
Come on, man, come on,
Man,
dog.
that's so,
Man, get out of here, dog. Ain't nobody picking that Big Stan.
That's on everything I love, bro.
That's
on everything I love, bro. We had to pick Big Stan up, and on the 4th one, run Big Stan with him.
You and who? Because it wasn't just you.
That's a big,
that's a big motherfucker. That's what I'm saying.
Big Stan,
big nigga, right?
Big Shaq looks like peons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, man, training camp was so different back then. And then too, 30 days of tour days will make most quit. You hear what I'm saying? And then too, we having preseason games with this. And then this is when you had a preseason game, and then you had a back-to-back preseason game, and then you know the third day you're supposed to get off, right? Tour day. And this is just to see who really wants to be in the league. Who wanted to be in the league in 95, 96? Huh? And that's when it really separated the cream from the bottom, bro. And I came in like that. And then all of a sudden we get in 2000. Actually, me and Stack was in a training camp together in Minnesota. And in 2000, it started really coming off. It started dying off, the tour days. You would have tour days the first 3 days, and then after that, boom. But they was trying to get people to quit. They was trying to get players to walk out, because back then, man,
But back then, you're gonna have about like 25 people in training camp too.
Bro, you gonna start the stretch and then you go right into like a drill.
Yeah.
Bro, ain't nobody ready for no drill.
Yeah.
All that warm-up.
Losers, get on the line.
Yeah.
So at the first day, everybody want to jump in here. I do it with you.
I got you.
Shit, by day 4, you doing them shits by yourself.
You got it.
Even the lines.
Even off the lines. Even off the lines. It'll be one line longer than the other
So
one.
training camp used to be like this. Can you really be in the league, and do you really want this? It used to be a real filler, you know what I'm saying?
Not only training camp, but practice. Like
Listen.
some of the best practice battles, you see it's a lot of these big teams, late 90s, early 2000s, the second units to give them first teams work every single day in practice.
And it'd be somebody in camp that you don't know that's got more game than probably the best player in here, and you've never heard of him. That's another question I want to ask y'all. Did y'all remember y'all first training camp? And if so, what was it like?
I remember.
What was your first training camp like, Steph?
My first training camp was New Jersey with Stephon Marbury and Kenyon, and it was good because I had the #1 pick on my team, so I ain't had to do no rookie shit. It wasn't no hazing. It wasn't none of that going
So
on.
if Kmart wasn't doing it, you wasn't doing it?
I was still right behind him. He ain't doing it, I ain't doing it.
Listen, not to cut your story off, man, listen, the league used to really be a bully system. Like, if you couldn't sit in the locker room and stand in the locker room, y'all know exactly what I'm saying when I say this. If you couldn't be in the locker room and be in here, bro, you couldn't be in here. Because this is how all the problems getting solved. Just guess what? Not stacking Kenyon, but on other teams, what them donuts at, big fella? Yeah. And it's like 4 big homies that's looking for. No, I ain't got donuts today. And then it is what, you know what I'm saying? But it's drills. You go through repercussions. You go through drills, picks. Oh man, Joe, when they used to have the guards bring the donuts and then bring it, they used to run them through pick drills and you feel me? Like little shit like this. But tell me about your first training camp, dog. You ain't doing no hazing.
I ain't doing nothing. And the good thing about it was I had Steph. So Byron Scott was not fucking with me. But I had the #1 pick and the start point guard embracing me. Like I'm doing the drills with him and all that. So it was a different experience because I had Kendall Gill hating on me. I had Johnny Newman hating. I had all the older dudes hating on me.
These are all the old heads too.
Yeah, hating. I'm talking about hating hard. Ken told a story. I think it was Kendall Gill tried to take my shoes.
Oh, that's right.
Remember he tried to take my shoes. I had some fresh Jordan. He just tried to take mine. You know, I'm like, I want to say something, but they treat me. You know what I'm saying? But here come Kenyon. Man, you ain't taking shit. Yeah, nigga, you ain't taking shit. I can say something. I got the #1 pick with me. You know what I'm saying? But we had Sherman Douglas. We had all the real OGs. You know what I'm saying? As our vets. So, but it was a good experience, bro, because I had went through the overseas, getting cut, all that. So I was just happy to be in training camp, really.
What you, Matt? What was your first one?
With Sacramento. So I had C. Webb. That was the early 2000s with the real good Kings team. So we had a veteran team. So I'm sure it wasn't as tough as it could have been. With that team, with C. Webb and Bibb and Peja and Vlade, Turkaloo. So that was one of those loaded Kings teams. So it was tough.
Team.
Yeah, all cigarette. Yeah, there was some smoke. There was definitely some smoke going up.
Listen, I remember Matt, man. I remember me, you, Matt, man. You was nice as, man, your rookie year, you was nice as hell. I'm talking about nice, like, hey, what's up, big fella? Hey, I think the next year I saw you, boy, you had tats on. You was like the grill. You was in my grill, like, nigga, you picked me one more time. Like, yo, this Barnes, right? Yo, I don't know what the hell happened. Yo, Matt Barnes, like, niggas think it's sweet out here.
I had the survival of the fittest. Yeah. Hey, P used to try to fuck with me too. It's just that's like you said, that's what it was. It was bullies.
It's that hair.
Don't get it. Yeah, that's what it is. Act like my nigga didn't grow up in the crack house, man. Cut it out.
Until Matt speaks, like, oh, okay. And he like, hey, look at nigga, don't ever get this.
My dog from that. Don't get it twisted. Don't let the hair fool you.
I used to get bullied. No bull. Like people try to bully, light skin, hair, couple tattoos. They would try to bully me. So just early on, I knew like the cool guy. I'd be cool with you, smoke weed with you all day after. But during, between them lines, it definitely. It's funny you said because the mentality had to change.
Yep, had to. What about you, T.A.? What was your first training camp?
Well, I was full of excitement. Had a lot to show the crib back home. Playing against this mob right here, man. He want a one-on-one every second. Who got P? So that was my challenge right then and there. If I could go on here and get him on my side and lock him up and show him I can play, hey man, I'll be starting for the year over with. So that was my mentality. Just outwork everybody. And I had that type of energy, man. And it started actually from Summer League. When Pete, I don't know if you remember this, Pete came to Summer League at the bankroll ready. Man, hey man, who gonna give me 5 dunks? I need 5 dunks. For the 100-ass dunk. I'm looking back like, what? Imagine you in Summer League, you ain't got paid yet.
Yeah. No charge.
I'm on the bench with him.
Hey man, I'm not finna look down, man. I'm looking around. 5 dunks in a row. Hey Pete, run that little cash. You feel me? I do that little cash, man. You feel me? So
I was sitting on the
had that type of energy going in. I was geeked up, man. And shout out to Boston, man, for drafting the Pete.
That's what's up, yo.
How long he cooked you before it set in?
Man, every day was a beating, though. I ain't gonna lie. Every day was a beating. Yeah. I'm not even from the front. He was true. You know what I'm saying? Man. And but one thing I never do though, I never got discouraged.
Yeah.
And every day it was what I was looking for him to be like, what TA at? I'm right here. Yeah. Let's go. You feel me? And that's how that was my whole mentality, man. I'm strapping up every day. And I think that's why he took a liking to me.
But I remember in the summertime, not to cut you off, KG. I didn't really know Paul yet. I was just getting in the league, and he can laugh. When he worked out, that motherfucker worked hard, bro. Worked hard. That was the one thing I took for it, because I didn't really know him. I just seen him on TV, how cold he was, but then I would see him in the summertime, and that motherfucker worked hard. So you could take all the laughing and whatever, that motherfucker was working.
And efficient. And he's efficient. When I would watch P in the summer, like, you see, like, most people, would see me, I'm dripping, you know what I'm saying? When I would see P, he'd be sweating, but man, bro, your tempo. I said this day one when I met you, bro. You can't. Him and Joe Johnson are probably the best two I've ever seen. You can't speed him up and you can't slow him down. And they got a tempo to where When he bursts, he gone. When he's slow, he lull you to sleep, and then he, like, bro, y'all two are probably the best I've seen that. But
his footwork with him, his footwork.
He in the
is
summertime.
See, I know how to use my body too. How
He's
strong.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I give you the shoulder.
Every team start posting their guards
'Cause he did.
and ran that play that y'all ran a little too.
That cut.
We start running it on y'all. We start when we played.
That was O'Brien. Brian put that in there. That was O'Brien. Did Rick Pitino put that in there?
Yeah.
Talk about your. He came in with Rick Pitino on the first.
Man, look. So I thought training camp was no different than college, because Rick Pitino, dog, he was tough. I'm talking about he ran it like anytime you messed up, we on the line. So I'm like, oh, this is just like college. Not knowing until I got another coach and talking to other NBA cats, and I tell them, they like, you doing that? They were like, no, we don't do all that. As a matter of fact, he don't practice. And we just come in and get shots. So I was like, it was no different for me than college when I first come. And then I came in on the lockout year. That was my first year. We didn't start till February, so training camp was only like 3 days, and we got 2, right?
Right to it, right.
Yeah, training camp was only 3 days, and then we started playing games like right away. But I remember it was like, it scared me. Training camp scared me, so even though it was lockout, I wanted to be ready, because I remember talking to Chauncey, to guys who already been through training camps. It scared me, because they was like, Chauncey was like, man, we had about 4 or 5 guys that was on IV. I was like, what? They was dehydrated. They had to get carted out of there.
Nice.
I was like, whoa. So I was making sure I was at the dunes. I'm at the stairs. I wanted to be ready. So I know I was ready every time when I got to training camp, because I was scared.
All right, what's up, y'all? KG here. Football season is back, and I can't wait to kick off the action with the King of Sportsbook. This season, take advantage of BetMGM's first bet offer. When you place your first wager on your pro football game using my code KG1500. Yes, KG1500. Yeah, buddy. Register an account and make your first wager. If you lose, you'll get your stack back and bonus bets up to $1,500. Start the pro football season off right with a KG certified and BetMGM. Did y'all hear the stories about the Pat Riley training camps? He had the 4 trash cans on the corners.
Make you throw up.
And as you running, like he on the bike, he watching you. He got the whole training camp. And the reason why, okay, so you know the court, it's almost like a long rectangle, right? And he would put trash cans on the corners. So while you turning, you stop.
Real quick, keep it moving.
Going, keep going, and then your corner.
Damn.
But the running was so tough that he was making guys throw up on themselves.
I went to a not even training camp. You know, they got the mini camp in the summer before training camp.
Yeah.
I went to that. First, after stretch, 10 minutes on the clock. 10 minutes of 3-man weave.
That's
I don't want to play here. I do not want to play here. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Those training camps used to test your love and your commitment towards the league.
Yeah, I didn't love the game as much as I thought after I
And you hurt. And people don't know that.
Fuck that.
I say this with respect. You have to go through that, because you know what your body is doing. Your body's getting acclimated to not only the pace of the game, but how the physicality.
I was gonna say the physicality of the game overall back then was way different.
The physicality and the travel alone would destroy you. You would practice and then get on the plane and be knocked out just because the
whole ride.
The practice was so hard.
Let me ask y'all this though.
Practice so hard.
Like, I don't care what you did in the summer.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about when you played that
Facts.
first preseason
Facts.
game. Was you
breathe.
tired as
Like
hell?
breathe.
Like, it didn't matter.
And don't
what
let it
you
be in
did.
Denver.
Yeah.
2-a-days, run here, pick up games in UCLA. That first preseason game,
Felt like you smoked
you
a
felt
pack of
like
Camels.
you was out of shape still, didn't you?
Yeah. It
I
felt
was
like
like,
you
Oh
smoked
my
actually
God,
worked
that
out.
first
I am
preseason
sucking
game,
weed.
I was
what is
like,
going on?
damn, because the pace is so much.
So much
you ain't
greater.
playing
Bro,
at that
burning, got
intensity.
some white shit on the side of your
Lips
lips.
white.
Lick them
That
bitches.
first game, boy.
You at the free throw line?
I got the chalk mouth.
Hey, look, your homie on the line. Like, hey, get your
That's him.
Oh my God.
That's the Matt
I
you
be
tell
telling
niggas
my
doing the
players,
game.
hey,
Like,
lick
say
them-
stack.
lick
And
them
I could be
bitches.
at the free throw line, maybe like, yo, lick them bitches.
Got you, dog.
That shit was powdery. But see, I mean, what about for you? I mean, you're coming in as a high school player.
Yeah, right?
One of the first to come out there and do it. You go in there with some real vets. Like, what's your mentality? You're pretty much a kid going into a real men's situation, but a lot of expectations because you're such a high pick too.
Man, my first day in training camp was hell. If I'm being honest, man. You know, a lot of the old heads didn't want. They wanted a polished college player, and They didn't want to be part of a rebuild. And these niggas was acting like they had won a fucking championship before I got here. Actually, y'all niggas was more trash before I got here. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand it. But then, you know, we had certain guys on the team. You know, we had Christian Laettner, we had, you know, Doug West, we had Sam Mitchell, we had a bunch of vets. And they were just, you know, gutter veterans, just, you know, workmen, you know, no real superstars and none of that. And then the first thing I actually got to see was the hate. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know me. I run about 3-4 motherfuckers, so, you know, whenever I show up, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really tripping on nothing. It's when we got into practice. And then Kevin McHale it's a new system with me. So everything that everybody and I did in here, who when I came out of college 2-year, 4-year, don't matter, the high school kid in here. So these are new rules. So you look up, 4 or 5 of my guys in here. Feel me? So
At practice?
at practice, right here.
I'm saying what they doing though.
I could throw the ball, they could throw it back to me. That's what I'm saying. They in here. So they watching me go through the drills, y'all. Man, the first, I think,
But I'm
first
saying
5
you had
drills.
your guys there in case something popped off?
No, ain't nothing. So Kevin McHale figured you're younger, so you're not gonna be able to relate to a 40-year-old man who got kids. J.R. Rod's the only nigga in here that I'm really like, oh yeah, me and him cool. They don't want me nowhere near J.R. J.R. find it up. I'm just talking about J.R. J.R. He it though. He in the city, he popping. All you know, he's the closest thing to a superstar. But he also young like me. So we listen to the same music. We doing the same little bop in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, what the fuck they doing? You know, these old niggas listen to Stephanie Mills. You know what I'm saying? Shit my mom listened to.
Right.
We ain't here listening to Onyx, you know what I'm saying? We ain't here, Nas, you know what I'm saying? They ain't understand none of that. So coming into those new nuances, I had a clean slate, and I didn't know what to compare it to. This is my opportunity. So the first joint, Joe, I just got into a bunch of rumbles, you know, tied up, nigga bowled, I bowled him back, like a bunch of that shit. And I just remember after the first joint, dog, you should have saw me. I had ice all the way up my leg. And I had cramped, I didn't know about, I'm drinking 4-5, the old heads laughing at me. Young fella, you gotta get that Gatorade and make sure you have that donuts, and they just throwing it all on me. I'm sitting up here, whatever. Kevin McHale came and sat right by me. He's like, just want you to know, young fella, I did 13 of these. They get better, they get lighter. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't worry about those guys. Those guys are not gonna be here. Don't worry about it. When he said that, I was like, huh?
They not gonna be here.
Got back to the room, Sam Mitchell came in, knocked on the door. Those niggas was giving me a rough time. I opened up with the chain on. What, nigga? Open up the door, motherfucker. I wanna holler at you, nigga. I said, man, I shut the door, man. Get the fuck away from my door. Boom, shut the door in his face. Doom, 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 doom. Hey, look here, motherfucker. I'm gonna kick this motherfucker in, you know. Like, he got a whole pimp he got a whole, you know what I'm saying? But I let him in, dog. We talked for 2 hours, and after that, I knew Sam Mitchell had my back for the rest of the year. He's just a real one, you know what I'm saying? And we locked in. He was a Georgia boy, you know what I'm saying? I was a South Carolina, so we talked. We were some country boys out here. And he respected on how I went, bro. And I can say having him in my corner, man, gave me the confidence, because when you show up and you ain't never played a big dog, or you ain't never played a Jamal Mashburn or a fucking a goddamn C. Webb, a Juwan. I'm thinking about all the people that I looked up to and yeah, big dog was talking that shit. Yeah, motherfucker, this ain't high school. Yeah, bone your little out. Yeah. Then he talking this, you know, big dog talking that Gary shit. You know what I'm saying? Knowing I was coming from the West Side, so we was talking a whole nother language. But then everybody who said Sabalas, I took some hits for like first 15 games, dog. I went through some shit. Boy, that 30th game, that 25, 22 game, I started understanding how to get through picks and started getting a little strong and started getting my little turnaround off niggas. It was over. Never looked back, and I remember all them niggas who made all them little wisecracks, all that little shit. I made little side notes and just came back, dove back. Yeah, said Sabalas, yeah, you won't touch it tonight, nigga. I know how to deny wings now, nigga.
How to deny wings.
I was just doubling back.
I was about to say, you was playing the 3, right?
And bro, after that, bro, when I got it, I never let the juice go. When I had the juice, traded JR, they traded Christian. Next thing I know, Steph was in here. Next thing I know, it was a bunch of young energy, bro. We was on and popping after that. Okay, biggest impact player on a new team.
Well, I'm gonna go, biggest impact player, I'm gonna go with Porzingis, you know what I'm saying? Only on the strength that, yeah, it's gonna open up a lot of driving lanes for Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, you know what I mean? The white kid, a stretch 5, that's like unheard of.
Right, it is.
You know what I mean? So I like Porzingis, man. It give him a different look. you know, with that pick and roll with Jaylen Brown in it, and you know, you got a roller and Williams. Spread the floor a lot, man.
And when he's healthy too, he's a problem. I think people forget how good he is when he's healthy. I mean, he's coming off a career year last year because he was finally healthy. But when he was first with that, you don't get the name unicorn for no accidental reason. When that motherfucker was healthy,
right?
he was a problem.
72, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Nice, bro. Bro is super nice.
I got Bradley Beal. I want to see, he's been playing so many meaningless games for the last, with all due respect, for the last 2, 3, 4 years, been playing and he said, like, these are meaningless games. That's, you know what I mean? So he's such a talent that has established himself as, you know, one of the better guys in the league. So I wonder how that shit is going to work with him, Book, and KD. You know, you hear early that Brad could be playing some point guard. It'll be interesting to see because it's pretty much positionless, but I want to see what that kind of firepower. I mean, Phoenix has been one of them top-heavy bodybuilders with the big-ass upper body and the skinny legs. You know what I mean? There's no depth over there. So if they get some depth, but I really want to see where Bradley Beal, his energy and the way he plays mixed with KD and Booker now that he's playing for a team that, you know, could possibly, you know, be in the playoffs and make a nice run.
I'm caught between two teams. I'm really excited to see what Marcus Smart gonna do in the league because they was already dogs over there. And you add another dog, an experienced dog, a defensive player of the year dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's so good for Ja.
Facts.
Because you don't have to be what you've been portraying to be. Marcus is already that. You see what I'm saying? So you got that on your team already. So now that's gonna let him just
minus
focus.
the guns?
Yeah, just let him focus on basketball and he ain't gotta do all the other nonsense that I'm known for really doing. You feel me?
D Rose over there too.
Yeah.
D Rose over there too.
D Rose too.
I think those pickups to add to your point are going to be so much. They may not be huge numbers in the stat sheet, but that leadership and mentorship is going to help them young boys because that's all everyone's been saying is Memphis needs some guidance, some vets, and they went out and got 2 of the best.
And my second is Chris Paul. To see Steph really play off the ball and have one of the smartest players to ever play the game, running the offense and controlling it, we can actually see Steph as a 2 guard. Like we finally get to see him off the ball for real. Like Jordan Poole, it wasn't really like that. You know what I'm saying? You got a real point guard now where you can really play off the ball. You don't have to bring it up at all.
Facts.
Like I'm anxious to see that as well.
What about you, P?
I'm anxious to see with all the hype surrounding this guy we haven't seen since LeBron. I'm looking forward to Wembanyama. What kind of impact he's going to have, you know, on. And we saw Popovich, it looked like he was about to retire, or it sounded like it, to where he signed another deal because of this play. And so I'm interested to see, you know, what kind of impact he has because all eyes is going to be every game. I'm going to tune in. I mean, I know every time San Antonio, I want to see because I haven't seen this much hype from a player coming into the league and probably since LeBron.
Can he live up to the hype though?
Yeah, because Prince players known to be soft.
It's a different NBA now. I think, can he live up to the hype is my question. You can't give him, he's got LeBron hype, but we all know with all due respect, he's not gonna do what LeBron did out the gates. We saw a little bit of flash in the summer league. It's gonna be a process, but can he live up to the hype is the question. We live in such a hype society now.
And the hype is way higher than it was because of the social media and the outlets and people, you can't go nowhere.
But when you see him in summer league, and they throw the ball to him and he catches it on the block and there's 2 people under him, he just turn around and like, you got to be like, okay now.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
He just turn around and take off on 2
some
people.
real NBA players. You know, so I'm excited most to see what kind of impact he brings to San Antonio because I know it's going to be sellouts, not that it wasn't before, but it's going to be, ratings is going to be up to see
Tim
this guy.
Duncan feel again.
Yeah, I'm like, I
But he landed in a great situation too, because you know how important it is to land in a solid foundation with a situation like that too. The culture means a lot.
What I'm most excited to watch on a new team.
I'm with P, man. I want to see Wemby, man. I actually watched Summer League in detail. Like, you know, I get on that weird shit. I won't watch the game. I'll watch it when he come out, see if he dap. You know, little stuff that really I'll be paying attention to. You know, that really that forms camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm looking. I don't want to say, you know, French players have a stereotype, but European players in his league in which he played in last year is very different from our league. I want to see the level of physicality and how he actually responds to it. You know what I'm saying? On night in, night out, playing against, you know, the Jokers and playing against, you know, the Embiids and the Cats and in the Czech Holmgrens. I'm looking forward to seeing Czech.
We said he's going to be Rookie of the Year.
OKC is one of probably my new favorites or
Sleepers.
whatever.
They got a lot of young talent.
So I'm gassed to see Wemby and how he actually gets acclimated in this league. Because P and I, in our private time, we go back and forth. And P thinks, you know, just because he's kind of today's big, can hit the threes or whatever. I was asking about systematic basketball, you know, IQ basketball. You're doing pick and rolls. He's 7'6". You don't post him? You know, like and people's like, nah, you spread it out, it's open and whatever. And I'm just like, if he's not posting in that, then it's just gonna be sad to see that type of talent not be able to dominate from a post perspective. But yeah, I'm eager to see him and see how he actually acclimates himself to the league.
I got him making the All-Star team.
Pop don't have him on the block.
Think so?
I got him making the All-Star team his first year.
I don't have him winning Rookie of the Year.
I got Chet.
I got him making the All-Star.
I got Chet.
I got Check. Or that kid
This is a business,
Oklahoma
though.
City.
This is a business. This is a business.
I got him making All-Star. Y'all.
It's too many players in the Western Conference that he's not better than. But if he make it, he gonna make it not because the way he playing, dog. He gonna make it because of business.
Politics
Trust
is
me.
usual. Wow,
It ain't gonna be that. It's too many players in the Western Conference that deserve to be in there before him. We know that's gonna have great years.
And that's why
it's
I said
three
that.
in
That's
it's
why I
three
said
in,
that.
in Phoenix alone.
That's
That's
why I
gonna
said
make
it.
it. So if he make it with all
Two
the other
only-
stars
two-
in the
two in
West,
Phoenix
man,
gonna
all
make
three of them
He ain't
going.
gonna make it, P.
All three of them going.
He gonna have to be balling like Tim Duncan to
Bill
make that
is gonna be the
motherfucker.
third option. I'm not sure he's gonna make it.
Who?
Bill in Phoenix. Well, he said he think 3 in Phoenix.
They have the best record in the West.
He not making
all
it-
three of them going.
He ain't making it over Jamal Murray.
Bro, if they have the
Murray gonna
top
get it
two
this year.
record in the West at All-Star break, all three of them going. I put money on that. Bet my 25 push-ups that I owe you already.
All right, hold on. I bet Murray make it over Bill.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
Hey, Murray lit too.
Murray's super lit.
He lit. He lit.
Denver repeat?
I don't think so because they don't have the supporting cast that they had. They had 2 or 3 defenders with Jeff Green and all them. They had a number of defenders.
They picked up some solid pieces. Who they pick up?
Brown. Man, that's the man.
Brown is gonna fill in for what Brown.
They lost Brown and Green.
But Brown is gonna pick up that now. The white kid out of Kansas.
He's nice.
Hell no.
He gonna pick up that energy.
Hey, he's nice.
He's nice, ain't he, man?
He's nice, bro.
He can give him 10 a night.
That's unleaded.
No, I like
that's
him.
unleaded.
Nah, you don't like his stat?
He's solid though. He's solid.
Solid.
I give him being solid.
Stop it,
I
Joe.
give him being solid.
He gonna do what Jeff Green was doing?
No. And the reason why he came in there and didn't have no expectations, because didn't nobody know who he was.
You know why they swept the Lakers? Because they had Gordon and Jeff Green to hog Braun the whole game.
Facts.
2 people that can defend.
Braun got to fill that role now.
I say this to say
He nice. You
he
gotta
wasn't in the
watch his
scout
stats.
report.
He's not gonna be able to sneak up on nobody
that
this year.
motherfucker came in, didn't nobody know who he was. I ain't know who. I'm like, who is this? And then all of a sudden, he on both ends too. He scored.
played both
and he
ends.
was on his end. People was like, oh, he from Kansas. I was like, oh yeah, I knew I see that. I knew I remember him from somewhere, right? And I just didn't know. But I don't see him coming in filling in that line what Bruce Brown was doing, boy.
This kid went from a national championship to an NBA championship back to back. Think about your confidence and like your competitiveness and your drive now. If you came in that situation, the experience he got in that's gonna make him better. And he's gonna get more minutes. And I ain't saying he's gonna be the player that Brown is.
It's the NBA. You can make the championship your second year and don't make it for the next 12 years.
For sure.
nigga.
But I'm just saying him as
Trust
his
me, I did it.
development and being in these type of
I like him.
situations, him being in these big games, he not rattled ever now as a second year player. So he's
in the
ready to
scouting
come in and really contribute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they just won it too. And all the teams that win it come in super confident. I don't know if anybody answered the question.
They gonna
No,
repeat?
I don't think
They
don't think
repeat?
they
What you got,
repeat.
Matt? They repeat?
Murray
I don't
have a
think they
big
gonna
year
repeat.
though.
I'm taking the field. I'm saying no.
What
No,
about
I
you,
don't think
T.A.?
they repeat.
I'm rolling with Matt. I'm gonna take the field.
I don't think they repeat. It's so hard to repeat now. You got teams getting better. The West is tough. Like Phoenix, you got Dallas has to be better.
They're gonna be
Like
better.
they didn't make the
The
playoffs.
Lakers
but
had the best summer.
Lakers, they just
Lakers had the
retooled,
best
signed
summer.
their guys.
Dallas had a good summer, too.
And then it's all going to hinge on how great Anthony Davis is, which he can be great. The West is so loaded. Then you got to understand a healthy Zion.
I like Dylan Brooks in Dallas.
No, Dylan Brooks was in
No,
Houston.
he in Houston.
He was in Houston? Who did Dallas sign?
Nobody.
Besides Kyrie.
Grant Williams.
Grant Williams. That's what I meant.
Williams
Grant
from
Williams, yeah. I like Grant Williams from Boston.
Yeah.
I like Grant. They need some toughness.
Yeah. And then Memphis when Morant get back. We know they was the number. They got Ja Morant. When he get back, Memphis is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
The West is so loaded, bro. I'm like, I can't put no money down on who I think coming up.
That's how when you
about
say Memphis, the Memphis Grizzlies play well without Ja. So
They
can hold it
gonna
down.
hold the fort down for them
Yeah.
20
Till Ja
games he
get
out.
back.
And you gotta have to wonder that Ja got to come back refreshed. A new person with a chip on his shoulder, ready to prove something.
Yes.
So that's all an element with them. So I'm more excited for this year than in a long time, dude. It's so much.
Y'all Boston guys, what do you think Grant gonna bring to Dallas?
Well, you bring grit to that team.
Yeah,
they
toughness,
a
right?
finesse team with Kyrie and Luka. They need a grit player that's gonna do the dirty work.
Jaylen Brown, he gets to 330, right? What's the expectations on that contract for him?
Fuck.
Now, you give a guy 330. Are you expecting him to be in MVP talks at some point? You're expecting him to make All-Star team and shit, right? Right? But I'm asking, what's the responsibility of the contract and what's realistic in expectations?
I got a question. You got one of them big ass deals. When them big ass, what was your expectation? What did everyone want you to do? What they want you to do? Everything, right?
They wanted me to do everything. I'm about to say P in here.
He made a couple.
If I'm being honest, man, yeah. I was going in there thinking like I'm finna win MVP a couple times, and then if y'all give me one or two players, we gonna win this motherfucker. And that's how I was thinking.
That's you though.
That's me, and that's the only perspective I got to go off of. But I'm coming into here, I wasn't even thinking about no bread. It wasn't until I had to get with the team, lawyer, agent, and all us sit down and strategize, and then here come the numbers. And them numbers was 145, 154, 165 that was being asked, right?
How old were you?
I ain't even 21. You hear what I'm saying? I'm in Jamaica with a bowl of fruit with this thick thing right here, right? You know what I'm saying? Big, thick old thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here, bowl of fruit, and I opened up the USA Today, and it said Garnett denies 122, and I'm like, what? I kind of popped the paper and looked. Got up. Come on, Shaw. Smack that ass down. Move. We got both up. Fruit fair. Left the paper right there. We got on the jet back home. And that was the first time I grabbed my business by the horns and went through that whole process. Yeah. But those numbers was 160, 135, 145. I was like, God, like ain't nobody around me never seen no bread like this. What? I'm just here to bust a nigga ass. Just get it done. I don't care what it was. You know what I'm saying? And then I started understanding, and then it got to where it was. But my mentality in coming into that year, whether I got paid $1 or 100 million, I was, you put him in front, I want to roast this nigga, this nigga, this nigga, put him, it was a list of motherfuckers I wanted to go through, and then I had to go through. You know what I'm saying? So that was my mentality every year. I don't give a fuck how much I get paid. Nigga, I'm showing up to Sugar Land, UCLA, nobody paying us to come out here to hoop. Right, y'all see me at UCLA? Man, who in here? Ooh, he in here, ooh, my shoes. Man, I'm about to bend this. I want to see who was working on their game. I'm in here really working on my shit. I want to see if you working on your shit like I said I was working on mine. So I wasn't motivated about that, but the realness of it, they was expecting me to be an MVP. They was expecting me to make every All-Star game. They was expecting me to be one of the faces of the league with that contract. And then guess what? It put a big old huge bullseye on my back. Niggas didn't know me name. Man, people didn't know me something. They knew KG, they knew the ticket. Now they know what he made. I was like, oh.
It's hard to set expectations or even to give one now when you got so many players that then got good money that ain't done shit. That's what that then got $100 million. Otto Porter, where he at? He got 100 in Washington. We ain't seen him since. So I'm saying like it's hard to judge people, bro, on the fact that he got all the money. Yes, the biggest contract, but it's a lot of motherfuckers who making $100 million today in the league and ain't doing shit.
True that.
Let's keep it focused.
And when we used to play, we used to like look at guys who had them type of dollars
and going at them.
And go at them. And hopefully when we go into free agency, hey man, I just bust his ass. Y'all gave him 100.
Right.
That's how I got mine.
That's how
go to
talk. That's how they talking in the negotiating room.
Like shit. If I get 7, 8 points on them, shit, I'm still gonna give me an 80.
And that's how he thinking.
Right.
That's how it is.
It ain't like that no more. But to answer your question though, is him getting that bag. I expect him to be an all-star. I expect him to be more aggressive on the offensive end, vocally. You know what I'm saying? Talking to his teammates, getting everybody riled up, being the first one to the podium, whether it go up or down. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. He got to stand on that bag now.
Facts.
You feel me? It's a lot come with that.
Right.
And so the professionalism is there already. I just want him to be, just stand on it, man.
It's gonna be hard to do that without overstepping because you already got a leader.
Yeah.
But just because you're the highest player paid don't mean you're the leader of the team.
Who's the leader there?
With that bag,
and
man,
I say
that
that
makes
with
him
all
the leader,
due
man.
respect. Like I love, no, my question, but you said that I was agreeing with you. Smart and Williams, to me, those are emotional, whether they're stat guys. Marcus Smart was the leader of that team, heart and soul. He's gone, and Williams is gone. That's two big
Y'all
pieces
know what
that
the
don't
answer
always
is.
show up on the stat sheet.
We know that.
Huge missing pieces. So, I mean, P's got a chance to be with Tatum all summer and work with Tatum and Brown. That's going to be the thing. Are they going to be able to carry each other both? Because their roles are going to change on the court and in the leadership. Because Tatum's up for what next summer? 360?
It's
350?
time though. It's time that them two took them reins.
Yeah.
It's just to say, you remember the conversation we always have with Minnesota P, and you always say, as Towns and Edwards go, that team gonna go. Same thing with these two.
Got to.
These two, Boston's gonna go as far as Tatum and Brown take them. And to answer the question, I think Brown is a leader, and I think I'm gonna see his name at some point in the MVP talk. I didn't give him no 330 for him to be the same player. They're gonna grow, and they're gonna have a, what do you call that when you take a spike or you
A leap.
I don't want to call it leap. It's a sale. You can use a sale. I was looking for a certain word, but
Ritter?
potential.
Looking for that one? Ritter?
You a hater, dog. This nigga a fucking hater, dog. This nigga a hater. He done threw my whole shit off. Bro, he threw my whole shit off. My point was saying is
Ritter's
that
not the word.
if you pay him that type of money, bro, I'm expecting him to be in
Yes.
some of those conversations
In
at
everything.
that point. I'm
All
not
the
paying him to be the
conversations.
same player or the player that I've been seeing. I'm
Oh,
not
you
actually.
can't ask him to, like, listen, Jason is their star, their superstar. You can't ask him because he got this money to say,
That's my point.
we need you to be better than Tatum this year.
What?
No.
You're
They
not.
got- they
To
got-
be better than what you are. I'm not paying you this bread to keep giving
the
me
same.
to keep getting same. No.
I mean, he averaged career high points.
Okay, we need another year of that. Matter of fact, this whole duration.
2 more points this year.
Second team All NBA.
Oh no, need you to be first team. 330. You're the best player. You're getting big money. We're expecting you in this tier. I'm not paying you this. I'm not paying you big money to be second tier.
I mean,
that's what I'm
listen,
saying.
though, but the collective bargaining agreement, this is what it says.
You have to pay that money.
You have to pay that money. So just because you get this money, don't say, oh, I'm the number one guy now.
Damn.
He got to continue doing what he's doing, but you do accept more responsibility as far as vocally as a leader,
Yep.
like Matt is saying. So that's probably the biggest thing he has to be more of now that you lost Marcus Smart, now that you lost Grant Williams, that you become more of a leader, not only on the team, but also it comes with that in the community.
Yeah.
And I think he understands that too, because now you know you're going to be here for the next 5 years. And so it's time you establish your roots.
He said he's bringing Black
and
Wall
plant
Street to
them
Boston.
right there to where you establish on and off the court. So too much is given, much is expected.
Agreed.
He did say that. He did say bringing Black Wall Street to Boston. That's gonna be.
That's gonna be
That's
dangerous.
a heavy lift right there.
I'm
boy.
glad he got it because he a
Great
different
dude.
cat.
Great dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
Like,
good.
look
Real
what he
good
did.
dude.
He got the highest paid. What he go do?
Playing the big three.
Big three. Show love to the big three. Like he a different cat, man. He is a leader.
got a
And
good
he
head
leading
on
in
his
different
shoulder.
ways.
Yeah.
That's what I respect.
I fuck with Jay Brown. He real people. He a throwback, Joe.
I love
you
both
don't
him.
have to have-
I love him and Tatum.
Yeah,
love him
absolutely.
to
So
death.
you don't have to average more points. He got to just maintain what he's doing, and that's enough.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, be better. Be better. We need you to be better when we need you to. I mean, you second team All NBA. Look at who he got a competition with. LeBron is still in the league. KD, Luka Doncic, Joker, Embiid. How you gonna break the
Giannis.
first team?
3 years, all of them not gonna be on that list, bro. I'm growing. How old is bro? 23, 4, 5? He under 25,
Nah,
right?
he like 28, 29.
He 29.
He like
old is
29. No, he's not.
How old
Jalen
is
Brown.
Jalen
Not
Brown?
25, 26.
26.
No, he's not.
He 29.
Look it up.
How old is Jalen
Bro,
Brown?
it's not 30.
He closer to 30.
27. I
Bro,
give
you
him 27.
tripping.
28 at least.
I say 26.
Jalen Brown.
My point is saying is,
Told you.
No, he's not, dog.
he just looked him up, P.
He is.
You stay off the truth, sir.
That's
Man, I just told you.
crazy.
Joe, he's still young. That's what I'm saying, bro. He got,
Oh, he's
listen,
lit. He gonna get another 400.
he gonna get a couple more.
He could add an extension by the time he's 29.
Thanks, Ray.
That's what I'm saying to you,
Oh,
P.
my God.
P, what I'm saying to you is that those people you named on that list in 3 years are not going to be on that list. He's going to be better. I'm not paying you 330 to get what I got the last
How old
3,
is
2, 4
Jokic?
years.
How old is Jokic? 30. He gonna be on that list in 3 years.
Joker
Giannis,
30?
he old 30, huh?
Giannis,
How long Joker been in the league, man? Joker just.
Giannis gonna be on that for the next 3 years. And B gonna be on the next 3 years.
Giannis only 28.
Ooh, okay, JB.
Joker's only 28.
I'm
thought he was
saying,
28.
JB's going to be in that conversation, bro. He gonna listen. Him and Tatum, I'm expecting JB and Tatum to be on that goddamn on like another level. Remember we had, y'all might be too young for this one, but I'm gonna throw this out here. Y'all, he peep me, feel me. Y'all remember when fucking Rudy T has franchise and goddamn cat?
Yeah.
And they had Shake 1, Shake 2, Shake 3,
With the
Shake
wristbands
4,
here,
Shake
here,
5.
here.
You remember the work they was giving out?
Yes,
With
nigga.
Stevie franchise, he'd
And
take
Cat.
the whole 24 and just be over here like this and then.
Then they had Mo Taylor and Kato.
And look, and Mucci
And
Listen,
Kato, all them niggas.
Coutinho.
listen, bro. They had one series of plays. It was called Shake. And they would go around, Moochie would come down, Sue had to, oh yeah, we're in Shake 1. I got it. Bro, these two are finna have that type of premiere. We're gonna look at Boston, and these two players
I wanna see
are
it.
gonna lead. That's
Best,
what I'm anticipating.
best duo in the game?
They're gonna have to be. Yes, I believe so.
I believe so,
And
too.
that's without the money interjection or the influence, bro. Nah. I give
No,
Jay
they're
Brown.
not. They scoring wise, they're the best duo. But right now, the current best duo is Jamal Murray and Joker. When you win it, you get that. You get that when you win it.
In a 2-on-2, you taking those two or
No,
LeBron
no,
and
no.
AD?
That's how I'm thinking.
And not in the 2-on-2, but that
Joker's
five what
gonna
they
score
got,
every time.
they work with they
Paul
five.
George and Kawhi.
They gotta win it. You can't get to the best duo unless you win it.
Biggest impact.
Who needs to have an impact for their team,
Who
right?
need the power?
I'm gonna go off the rip and say Scotty Barnes.
Ooh.
On
like
a
Scotty Barnes,
simple
too.
strength, he was rookie of the year 1 year. They got rid of Van Fleet. You know, it's more touches, more opportunity to get to the foul line, knock down open shots, get your teammates involved. Then, is this Siakam team or you know what I'm saying? I'm a young
Barnes.
cat.
It's Scotty Barnes.
You feel me?
It's Scotty
But
Barnes.
even if
He rock.
if he steps up a game, what's that get that team though? Do they even have enough pieces to do anything, even if he steps his
I'm
game
not
up?
seeing him personally as an impact player. I'm looking for him to do more.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? I'm looking for him to do more.
20 and 10.
Yeah, easy.
I say 20 and 10. That's the kind of season I'm looking for him to have.
I say
You know?
Zion. I think it's time for Zion. I mean, it's for a number of reasons, whatever. He just hasn't been on the court, but when he is, his numbers are incredible. And we all know last year that team, and even January, was first in the West. And we all been talking the whole show how tough the West is. So to me, I think it's time for Zion to get his ass on that court and do what he do, because I think he's got, the sky is still the limit for, we still haven't seen the best of him, and we've seen Zion be incredible already, but we still haven't seen the best of him. So I want to see what he's able to do this year, healthy on the court with that team.
We also need Big Fella in the dunk contest one of these years too. I'm
Him?
sorry. Yeah, we need
yeah.
Big Fella. Big Fella gave us a bunch of high school stuff, and we've accustomed to see him do all type of crazy. I need to see him on the NBA level, baby. Saturday night, baby. I need to pull up, see a real deal, baby. I need to see it in real life, baby. I need to pull up, see it at least one time, baby.
He's built like church.
Bro, he can't. Nah, bro, you can't. Bron is the only exception. He's the only one to come in here and not do the dunk contest and get out of here. The rest of y'all got to jump in
Get
the
your
dunk
asses
contest,
in
dog.
there.
Y'all got who you got, P? Who you looking for to have the biggest?
Who has to have the biggest
Who has to
impact
have the
on their
biggest
team?
impact? Yeah.
I was thinking, at first I was thinking one player, but I'm going off what you said a few weeks ago. If Anthony Davis is in the MVP conversation,
They can win it.
the Lakers can win a championship.
Agreed.
If he take that next step to where you like, God damn, the Anthony Davis who consistently is on the court, who consistently is showing his ability, consistently.
We've been saying this for a few years, though. Is it time? Is it tonight?
This is
going to be the year?
the best time ever
I
because
agree.
you can't ask Bron to
No.
keep doing what he's doing
Nope.
at 39.
Nope.
Like, come on, man.
Can't
I mean,
do it.
I know he's not human, he can do it, but like if he do that, Bron play another 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, he got the talent to be.
They got great pieces.
He got
around
the
him, too.
talent to be Embiid. He can do what Greek Freak can do. He can do what Joker can do. He can do all that. He just don't do it consistent
dudes
enough.
got different motives.
He gotta have that mentality.
Kawhi, man. I feel like Kawhi is one of them lost superstars that he like Roy Jones. We must have forgot. We forget how fucking nice Kawhi is. We must have forgot. Y'all remember that Roy Jones?
Yeah,
Go
y'all
look that
must
up.
have forgot.
Shout out to Roy Jones, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Straight
Roy.
up.
I got a
Because
song
Kawhi
with
one of them ones. Kawhi one of them ones who, man, when he's it, bro.
Scary.
He in that list. He on that list with KD.
Yeah.
He on that list with Bron. He on that list
Yeah.
as them top 5. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up. I'm looking for him and PG to get back to like restore order, man. I love it when the Clippers and the Lakers are like head and head in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Different
Like,
energy.
Yeah, it is, man. And then if I'm not comment on the Anthony Davis, man, I really want to believe that, P, but I don't know if he has that type energy or that engine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to even say this, but I think some players, man, he comes off as, he's gonna be, I don't see him as the Batman. I think he's gonna always be a great Robin. Like, I don't see that you can go through him and win games with him and him. I don't see that. I want to say that. I seen splashes of it when he was younger in New Orleans, but I don't see that out here.
With his skill set, you put Giannis's motor in. With his skill set, he's the best player in the world.
And then I'm like, and then you know what too? Bro, you got a teammate that's spending $1 million on his body, bro. Why y'all ain't working out together? Why y'all ain't, bro? Don't even get me started. I'm trying to be positive here.
Boxing ain't it.
Cool, but bro, I'm just saying, bro. Nah,
That's what he doing.
If Bron going to work out, bro.
That shit looks so nasty.
Nah, if Bron going to work out, bro, you were the best player in this decade, bro. You supposed to be right there with him, at least pinching off or seeing what he doing or locked in. Man, you think you going to spend $1 million in your body? I'm not. You think P gonna come back and tell me, hey man, I got a whole new leg and man, you gotta go see Dr. Da-da-da. Nah, we talking all the time. We sharing that. If he going, I'm going. Like, that's the whole move of it. So I do not understand that. But I am looking for him to come out this year and be part of the MVP conversation. Anything less than that, I don't want to hear this shit, man. Straight up and down. Straight up. Because Bron can't do this shit. We over that. Are we both, and is everybody here saying, is the Anthony Davis team now? Can we say that?
I think it'll always be LeBron's team. It's just Anthony Davis has to be the best player on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna always be Bron.
Hold on.
No, that sounds slick right there.
Say that again, Matt Boy. Hold on, I gotta. Man, let me hit, man. Say that again, Matt Boy. It's not right, man. Everybody hit their drink on that one.
Yeah, things that make you go,
Say that again, Matt Boy.
I just think everybody. I mean, it's always going to be Bron's team. Anthony Davis just has to be the best player on that team.
Dig that.
So who's taking the last shot?
We hope Davis, right? We hope Anthony
So
Davis.
that's his team. That's how I equate it. The person who takes the responsibility of the shot making and the decision. I see what you're saying, but I'm so
That don't mean it's
conflicted.
your team, because when Diesel and Cole would take the last shot, but it was Diesel.
So
You
that's
ain't gotta
about
take the
who
last
can.
shot.
my nigga, you ain't want. Come on now. You don't want the ball in Shaq's hands at the end of the game.
I got it. So
but
that's a
that's still
decision. That's a
free
business.
throw. That's a free throw.
That's
You
a
don't know
business.
how to shoot.
That's a business decision. But Anthony Davis can make threes. He can make turnaround jumpers.
Everything.
And he can make free throws.
Do everything.
That's what I'm saying. So,
But I'm more confident with Bron at the end of the
no.
game.
You're comfortable with seeing his one line of work. The team now is yours. When I signed the extension, I'm in. I'm not coming in here. Me. Let's get it. Run it. Like, if I'm coming in here waiting on Bron to do something, bro, that's not the mentality of signing. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. When you get this money, that money actually propels me. You feel what I'm saying? At least I can't see him coming in here taking a second seat back.
So he got to go in there and be in the game like, Bron, swing it.
Yeah, nigga. Hell yeah.
Swing it.
Yes.
You know what Bron gonna do?
Yes, nigga. Yes.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna get that bitch up.
Yes.
I think
Swing
Bron.
it.
Hold on.
That ain't even his personality.
No,
first
but
off.
Well,
hold on.
he gotta be like that.
I think Bron been waiting on that. I think Bron been waiting on him to do
Bron
that.
can't. He run. He tired of just running over niggas.
That's
Like Bron ain't
the
really got
Anthony
no
Davis
fucking
you want
around.
to see, right?
You're not gonna get
That's
that.
the one you got to see, right?
He's cool. He's cool. He's a calm head. He ain't
He ain't giving you that.
he ain't rah-rah. I ain't seen him do that. He'll dunk, get a tip. He ain't gonna do consistent. We doing this? Consistent. Nah, he'll do the NASDAQ. He'll do the NASDAQ. He'll do the.
If he ain't giving you that.
You know the NASDAQ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll get the mountain. We'll get the peaks and valleys. But we ain't. Nah, man. I don't know if Anthony Davis has the engine to be the best player on the team consistently.
Skill-wise, he
And
got
then
it.
too, how many games does he play this year?
65.
I was about to say at least 60, 65.
That's a lot of games for him.
He ain't playing over 50 games. If he, damn.
we-
I'm already up 2, yo. Run the tape.
Nah, he ain't up to the season.
Yeah,
Nah.
run
nah.
the 2. Run the tape. I'm up 2 on you.
Wait.
We got 2 bets. I won both of those
What's
bets.
the threshold you have to play to register for
65.
65?
So he play at least 65.
Man, listen. Look it up, Nate. The last 5 years, that man ain't played what? He ain't made 50 games. He played what? 45 games last year.
He gonna play. I'm saying this
In
year
the
he gonna play
pizza.
65.
and some Doritos.
That's a good bet.
Laker fans, sell your stock now. 2 years, bro. He gonna be bitching to get out of here. Wait till Bron leave.
I'm drawing
Boy,
dead.
Bron get out of here. And this shit you start feeling that shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's time to get out of here, man.
If we see bubble Anthony Davis, it's on.
Man, hey look, go in the corner, say a prayer then. That's what it's gonna take. You got finals match? Who make it to the finals?
Easy, tough.
Who make it to the finals? God damn. In a hopeful world.
Phoenix, Boston.
Ooh, who win it?
I'm going with Phoenix.
Ooh, that's some bullshit. If Boston get to the
Two
finals,
teams,
they
so
win it.
I think Boston will be there. I think, they done been through some things the last couple of years, and I think in the Western Conference, I think it's going to be the Lakers. Boston wins in 6.
You too loyal.
They don't got nothing to be a loyal. They a legit contender.
You know better.
Boston.
You know better, dog.
talking about the
Bro,
Lakers,
your jersey
bro.
already retired, my nigga. Cut that shit out.
Bro, the
dog.
Lakers are not getting out of the West, bro. You think the Lakers can beat Denver, Phoenix, Clippers?
We just said if AD is AD. If AD could be the AD,
If was a split. What?
yeah, we all
If
be
it was a
high.
split, we be all
I
lit.
got a couple.
I'm going Clippers.
Shots fired.
Say, my nigga, I just told him, dog, they retired his jersey. He's not getting paid no
My
more.
shit didn't get
They're not gonna
retired.
retire your jersey, dog.
Lord,
Clippers not gonna retire your jersey, my nigga. Stop putting them niggas, man. Y'all.
Talk your shit, man.
God
Fuck
damn,
that.
dog.
Who you got, man?
Clippers.
Damn, nigga, they ain't been Lob City.
And-
Ball
Ballmer
Vision.
Vision.
Let that shit go.
Balmer Vision. Shout out Balmer
Dunking
Vision.
no more.
Shut up,
Shout out Balmer Vision.
Hey, me and PB fucked up on Balmer Vision, bro.
Oh, my God.
Clippers
What about them
versus.
Kings? What them Kings look
I
like?
like the Kings. We ran out of
Hey,
time. We couldn't.
shoot the beam.
Yeah, we got beams in the backpack.
Beam is in.
We ran out of time. We can talk about them today. Clippers, I like Boston in the East. I think there's too much uncertainty with 76ers. We always overlook Miami, and they fuck around and always make a run. If they get Dame, who knows? But consistently looking at them, I say Boston if they can somehow overcome the leadership void that has been taken away with Marcus Smart and Grant Williams.
TA?
Well, I know you're gonna probably hate my answer too. But
Memphis.
Hey, but no, I mean, you look at the adversity that's in their way. I think they overcome that.
Facts.
Ja Morant must see TV.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Did you hear the question?
D-Rose.
And then listen, you got my boy D Rose over there with the good
I don't think you
veteran
heard the
locker room
question.
shit.
Who
Leadership.
gonna be in the finals, bro?
Memphis, man.
Oh, man. Bro, they gonna retire
You
your
got Memphis
jersey.
in 6.
They gonna retire your jersey.
Yeah, they
We
gotta
already
do
know
that
that
anyway, man.
But they gonna do it, so you ain't got to say that, huh? Your jersey retired. You one of the best defenders of all time,
Shout out
huh?
to
You
them,
good,
man.
huh? You ain't got to say that.
Hey, the funniest shit is that he turned and said the same script. The Matt said the same shit.
This
said
nigga
the
too,
P.
yeah, both of these
Hey,
niggas.
P, they gonna retire your shit in the Clippers, man. They gonna, hey, Matt, you ain't got the.
I just like me saying San Antonio. I know damn well they ain't gonna win shit.
And who else, Versu? We got the Celtics. Okay.
Man,
So it's a sweep with
Yeah,
the Celtics
this
in the
nigga
East
here,
for
dog.
everybody.
Memphis and Boston.
you know, in
Politically
a
correct,
hopeful
man.
world, man, I'm going with the Boston Celtics, man. If the Celtics even get to the finals, they win it.
Okay.
Let's
Against
get
who? Against the Lakers?
Against anything. Who y'all MVP pick?
No, I'm not first.
Go, P.
This is the year Jason Tatum
Ooh,
gets the MVP. They're going to have one of the best records.
I like that,
I honestly
P.
believe that,
I like
if they
that,
have the
P.
best record,
Tom,
it's time.
you seen him work too, huh,
I
P?
seen him work.
Yeah.
I
He
think
working like it, P?
I think he working like it. I think he gets the MVP this year.
And you know what, too? He had that one year I thought he could have, and then he kind of ran out of gas at the end. But he had a, was it last year?
Last year.
What,
yeah.
last year? That was
Started
it?
off the first 30, 40 games, yeah.
Yeah, it was last year.
Yep.
What about you, TA? Who you got?
If I had to pick somebody, I'd probably have to go with Booker this year.
like
Simply
that.
on the strengths, he got to take over them point guard leadership, the point guard role this year. You know what I'm saying? I can see him averaging 25 and 10 this year.
You saying Phoenix gonna be the best team then, eh?
Yeah, I mean, if they could get to the 1 seed, I could see him being the MVP this year.
Because Embiid won it with them with third. They was third last year, right? It wasn't even the best team. That was the first time, other than Dirk, I've seen that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we knocked them out first round,
Yeah.
too.
What about you? Who you got for MVP?
Kyrie. I think he's gonna have a big year.
Kyrie is not sending you more shoes, Jack.
My nigga.
I mean,
y'all doing it. Y'all doing it. I might as well do it too. Everybody else being
You already,
political
got,
correct.
you already got enough shoes from him, Stack.
And he don't send me shoes. I'm sponsored by Jordan.
Kyrie
That's my
is
little
not gonna
brother. Kyrie gonna win the
I know he
MVP.
be sending you a lot of
This
shoes,
nigga
Jack.
said Memphis gonna win it.
Who you got, man?
Kyrie gonna be first team all defense too.
Who you got, man?
First team on
Who you got,
defense.
man?
must
got
got a whole box, a whole trailer full of Kyries.
I'm gonna double up on what P said. I'm gonna take Jason Tatum. I've been seeing him all summer, putting in the work in the weight room and in the gym. And I think it's that time. I think he's heard the criticism. He's got his team there twice and hasn't been able to get over the hump. So I think this is the year.
One player, I don't know if, well, shit, I mean, someone from that market has won an MVP before, but probably not on everybody's dial. But I'm gonna say, I'm going Anthony Edwards.
Nice, good pick, good pick.
Anthony Edwards this summer was working.
Yeah.
Like Tatum, I actually like his body of work and what I've been seeing from him and what's been put out with him over the summer. I'm looking for Minnesota to not just be a better team, but a noticeably better team. And I'm looking for him to be a big reason on why they're better.
That's his team now, right?
I would say that. I would say that he has a bigger personality than Cat, but I would say it's their team in conjunction together. He's the bigger personality. I think he's, signed a big deal, coming in with, they're going to put some responsibility roles on him just like anybody else, right? And I think those two are the young leaders of the T-Wolves.
You got a better chance of pissing in the hot sauce bottle.
Yeah. Shout out Jay Will. Shout out Jay Will.
Yeah.
I gotta pee, man. Y'all got me drinking this shit.
Go ahead. You drinking on your own. No, Anthony Edwards, dog. Anthony Edwards gonna have a good year, dog. I was gonna say Luka. I said, y'all see Luka? Luka looks like he's in better shape playing for his country than actually than Dallas. And then someone said something like, you know what? His country needs him more, so he's probably feeling a little more responsibility, right? I'm like, shit.
That's crazy.
I mean, I'm just looking at him, bro. Bro, he gets bigger during the year. Like, how you get out of shape during the year? I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you even do that? Can you get out of shape during the year?
Not playing them many minutes. He play a lot of minutes too.
Bro, he looks noticeably bigger though, bro. He don't look like he's in the best shape when I watch Luka. I get it, he plays a lot.
He looked good this summer though, like you
He
said
looks
though. He looked
great.
nice and toned
This summer, Luka is another Luka. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. We ain't putting no respect on them and say they're gonna repeat this motherfucker, boy.
When was the last time somebody?
I don't think we're gonna see a repeat championship for a long time.
Listen, hold on, let me say something. In Joker, if there's one person enjoying the summer, man, I done seen him in 3-4 bars mitzvahs, dancing on tables.
Horse races.
I done seen him in horse races. He been at 4 weddings. He the life of the party at all these. I'm talking about I done seen 4 pieces of content of him ain't nowhere near a ball. He ain't thinking about no ball, and he doing what he doing.
Right.
I can't wait though, boy. I was excited about football, dog. I'm excited about basketball. You know what I'm saying? So.
A lot of talent.
It is, dog. Man, listen, man. Listen, I've always said this. We need to do this probably
Once
more
a
than
month.
once a year.
Once
you know
a
what
month.
I'm saying? But I thank y'all for coming in here, talking basketball, chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the guys. I can sit here and talk with y'all for days. Y'all know what it is, man. But yeah, certified smoke, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Nothing but champions in this bitch. Yeah!
Even if he didn't contribute, he's still a champion, huh, man?
Damn.
Shots fired.
Nigga.
Man down.
Nigga, I owe him about 300 more of them, nigga. Y'all was gonna watch our show. Y'all was gonna watch our show.
We definitely watch our show.
Every joke on the
You know, one of the jokes, one of the things I wanted to ask y'all, man, since we say the best player ain't the whatever, is it in journalists, is the nigga who gets paid the most in journalists, the top journalist? Charles Barkley gets paid $200 million. He's the top analyst?
He is that much?
Whew. So this is my beef. This is what I chopped with somebody. You remember when, hold on, hear me out. You remember when, what's the kid from, Church, what's the kid from HBO? Brian Gumble.
Brian Gumble, yeah.
Kurt, what's her name? Katie Kurt.
Brian Custer, Jim Gray.
Barbara Walters.
Jim Gray.
Jim Gray. Howard Cosell. I'm naming everybody that you name. They always had dope interviews. They always got the, Barbara Walters would get the Princess Di interview, or she would get the Queen to sit down. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, Joe, it's the top analyst. I want to see the top analysts do the top interviews. And then I was thinking, man, who do all the top interviews? Oh, nigga, I'm giving flowers what they, you know what I'm talking about?
Straight up.
Shout to McAfee, Joe.
Yeah.
Fuck with you, bro.
Yeah.
Joe shit watered down now, bro. Go back to what you was doing, bro. This certified talking, bro. Right.
On the real.
I ain't feeling that watered down shit. Right. King shit. Musa, nigga.
I like the uncensored Pat McAfee.
I like the Pat McAfee cut-off joint, talking this shit, his guys. That's what we want, man. Right, like I like all the smoke and the guys. You know what I'm talking about? Like I like that certified shit. You know what I'm talking about? That TA shit, that first team. Right. Fuck they talking about that truth. Right.
With my girl,
Truth out
with
the
my
dark
girl,
coming
with
soon,
my girl.
nigga. Right, tell him, Pete. Truth out the dark coming. Right. We in here, man.
You gotta welcome TA to the media space.
Right, bro, we in here, bro.
Welcome,
bro. Right. Welcome first team to it. Right, first team. Right.
They always say, man, you can't talk about this shit if you ain't lived it, man. So
Right. You know what I'm saying?
we here, man. That's
Right,
what it's
bro.
about, man.
Straight up and down, man. That's it.
Your podcast.
Absolutely, bro. This way it's going right here. All the other shit, that shit played out, man. The traditional shit over with, bro.
And we prime.
A conglomerate.
We here. We ain't got next, we here.
Ain't hard to find.
Yeah, we ain't hard to find.
Straight up, man. It's about who you can get on camera, them interviews, them conversations you having. Bro, that's where it's going. That's what people want to have.
Yeah.
Not this dressed up ass, read the card, see what the cards say. Nah, niggas want to see what niggas like behind the shit. What y'all chop right out? This what we, hey, y'all sitting at home, this how we chop when we at Matt House or we at P House or we at, you know what I'm talking about? This the conversation. Y'all can't even see what's behind the camera. Right, that part. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me started on this shit, bro.
Let's go smoke.
Yeah, let's get this shit out of here, yo. Certified smoke. Yeah!
100% awesome.
We make this look good.
100% hilarious. 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's so dope.
And you still haven't watched Ninja Turtles on Paramount Plus yet?
Y'all not as cool as I thought you would.
Oh, no, hey, man, listen, we were kidding.
Ninja Turtles is effortlessly cool and crushes for absolutely every age.
Jeez, Dad, you really went buck wild there.
Ninja Turtles, rated PG, now streaming on Paramount Plus.